American groups have been as successful in landing a record at the top of the national charts. This group of very talented artists beat the odds with a string of highly acclaimed top-selling hits. Their first hit, Just Like Romeo and Juliet, was a multi-million seller. And in quick succession, they continued to dominate the charts with Shabby Little Hut, Poor Man's Son, and Like Columbus Did. On the strength of their well-crafted harmonies and cool professionalism, it's no wonder that 4 decades later, the Reflections are still heralded as one of the finest vocal groups of the doo-wop and 60s pop music era. It's time to get cool with the Reflections.
And welcome to Community Corner. My name is DeWitt Taylor. It is with great excellence that we are welcome today to the well-known group, the Reflections. I've been a fan of their music for years and enjoy in standing face to face to visit with them. It's really marvelous today. I will ask a few questions, and then the other two hosts on my right hand of me will have a turn. Tony, what is the name of your group?
We're called the Reflections.
How did you form and get started?
Well, we formed in 1956. Just 4 guys that hung around together. And
what music training do you have?
the only training that we had was, as kids, we listened to other records and sang along with them, and found out that we could sing on key.
Wow, that's cool. What is your practice schedule like?
Well, the practice schedule is whenever we find the time to get together to learn a new song, something we want to learn, we get together at one of the guys' houses.
My final question is, how do you plan your recording schedules and why?
Well, the actual picking the songs, we leave that to our fans. Most of the places that we sing, they give us pretty good ideas of what they'd like to hear us sing. So we record pretty much those.
The next host is my friend from middle school. What's your name, sir?
My name's Alan Castle. How do you decide your songs to record?
Well, we decide by thinking what the fans would like and what kind of popular response we'll get from the audience that's going to be listening to our CDs.
That's cool. Do you have any vacation time?
Yes, we all, vacation at different times. One of the fellows in Florida right now. But a lot of times when we go on the road, we take the families with us, and we consider it a working vacation with the wives and sometimes the kids.
Do you gentlemen travel with your families?
In many cases, we do. When we go out of town on a working vacation, we may be playing in California, whatever. We try to take the families with it and make it a working vacation.
Thank you. Now, why are you here at the Detroit Opera House?
Well, we're proud to be at the beautiful Detroit Opera House for the Valentine's Rock and Roll Spectacular. Executive producer Mr. Joel Bogerard, concert entertainment on Saturday, February 7th at the fabulous Opera House here in Detroit.
Who else will be on the February 7th show?
We're going to have the Fabulous Miracles from Detroit, the Reflections, Mitch Ryder, the Detroit Wheels, the Contours, the Diamonds, and the Charlie Thomas Drifters.
How many recordings have you sold?
Well, from what I understand, the Reflections hit here in America was about 4.5 million, and worldwide is somewhere around 14 million worldwide throughout the whole world.
What is the number of music sales from all these acts?
Well, I've been told that it's 1 billion between all the acts. That may be a little bit high, but then again, there's a lot of million sellers with these groups, so it could be fairly accurate.
Do you have a website where folks can find your performance schedule?
Sure, they just have to look on www.reflections-music.com.
And finally, here's my closing. It makes us happy, so happy that you came to talk to us about your songs, to touch people's hearts. I think these guys are great. Music is awesome. My favorite song you guys love every time we come to concert is Just Like Romeo and Juliet. That's my favorite song in the whole world.
How old were you when you first did that song like Romeo and Juliet?
Oh, I 22 years old.
What year were you born?
What, me? 1942.
What was the first car you ever had? The very first car you ever had? First car growing up?
First car that I've ever owned was a 54 Chevy.
Hey,
Paid
my favorite car.
$250 for it.
My favorite car is a 57 Chevy. That's my favorite.
Yeah, well, I couldn't afford one of those.
Well, thanks again, you guys. Thanks for coming down. It makes me feel happy you guys come down and share these great oldies, all these great fans. It makes
Well,
me
we
proud.
enjoy coming down here. This
Thanks,
is
you guys.
always a privilege.
You know, thank you, gentlemen, coming down. You gentlemen are great artists. Remember, people, keep DeWitt alive. And thank you very much for coming. My friends David DeWitt Taylor, Mr. Aaron Castle, which is Mr. Ryan, wishing you and yours a very safe and wonderful 2009. Thank you.
Right now I'm speculating, wonder what tomorrow's gonna really. If I don't work tomorrow, it's gonna be heartaches and sorrow. All gonna be destroyed like a tragedy, just like Romeo and Juliet. Doo-doo-doo. Just like Romeo and Juliet. 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 Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.